Anonymous Reviewer. I remember this so you don't miss.
Reviewer, why are we doing this cheap franchise? I didn't get into Duel Masters growing up. Besides, I only watched a few episodes and I never got the exposure here in Australia. This is like the generic brands you find in the supermarket. Boring to look at and bland on taste.
Duel Masters is basically the middle child of every card-playing manga/anime at the time. When Yu-Gi-Oh came out back in the day, everybody wanted in.
Unfortunately, animes that promote collecting stuff, such as cards and meta pets, etc., tend to have a problem.
Take the success of Pokemon for example. After it became a success, many shows with the same genre followed, and most of them are rip-offs that were riding on the success of Pokemon.
Therefore, if you wanted to understand the manga or anime, you also had to play the game, Kaijudo. So, let's check this cheap copy out. This is Duel Masters.
The series focuses on Shobu Kirifuda, duelist and bad Yu-Gi-Oh lookalike, with hopes of following in his father's footsteps.
Reviewer, answer me this. Why do you play Duel Monsters anyway? Fun? Challenge?
All the above, I guess.
I knew you'd say that, because it's about the extension of what the plot you'll see. Ever.
No plot?
Nope.
Then maybe we should just move on to the premise.
The world as we know it isn't the world around us. 5 civilizations corresponding to nature, fire, water, light, and darkness can be brought into our world through a special card game. Though many kids and adults play this game, only the best can call forth these creatures. They are known as Kaijudo Masters. This is the story of one junior duelist, or senpai, unique among all others. His name is Shobu Kirifuda.
Now, how to summarize the English version? Well, take all of the bad meta humor from Samurai Pizza Cats, send it to Team 4-Star, add pop cultural references, ramblings on stuff that has nothing to do with the show, and you got this anime.
And oddly enough, it lasted 3 seasons in America, but I think we only got the first season, so who knew?
Now for the characters.
Shobu Kirifuda, more like Shobu cannon fodder. Probably one of the most blandest main characters in anime. He aspires to become a great duelist like his father, Shori Kirifuda. He also keeps a positive attitude throughout the series, insisting on dueling for fun as opposed to simply winning.
You know, like when he's not farting around and stuff. Also, he has the ability to summon monsters for real.
Tsuyuki Manaka, the token best friend.
Mimi Tazagare, another token lady friend of Shobu's. She first appears to be both ditzy and inept at dueling, but is later revealed that she is an expert and is one of the 4 temple guardians at the Junior Duelist Center. She also has some super strength which enables her to bring down any walls and other obstacles.
Rakuda, the token nerd. He follows Shobu around, and even though he has vast knowledge in dueling, he sucks playing at it. And when he loses, logic flies out the window.
Well, that's stupid. It's like if I did this to the A-list.
Other characters involve a guy named Knight, other temple guardians, Rakuda's dad, and unlike Yugi, we get to see Shobu's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Kirifuda.
Hakuo, arch rival of Shobu Kirifuda, and specializing in light civilization from a young age. He starts off as an emotionless villain, and later becoming a good guy because Shobu reminds him of what dueling is all about. I think he already knew. I'm not sure about that, but nah.
Kokujo, the typical bad guy, who is the rival of Shobu. He specializes in dark civilization, and he's a self-proclaimed genius who wants to be the best duel master, blah 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 blah. Other antagonists are mostly cloaked-wearing figures, like this one guy called the Master.
Paloop. Powerful loyal order of princes? Comprised of 6 princes and a princess who try to take over the sacred lands but fail thanks to our hero and his friends. And Zakira, a blue-skinned bad guy who leads an organization who are ranked by letters? Huh?
There are also a lot of zany characters, like Fritz the Goblin, Boy George, a midget in baby outfit, Dr. Root, a mad scientist, and a bunch of other minor characters that we don't have time for.
And that's pretty much Duel Masters. This is a prime example of shitty marketing and desperate product sales. I'd tell you more, but I'd be wasting my time.
There are types of cards called civilizations. There's also an additional one, Zero, and the monsters are all CGI, and they all look like they're going on a rampage or something.
Also, you know how Yugi says, "Let's duel," and the heart of the cards? Well, you're never going to guess what Shobu's line is. Come on, have a guess. Anyone? No? Ah, okay then. I'll show you the answer anyway. Tadovida? Is that Japanese for Feliz Navidad? I doubt it. I need a drink. Okay, time for one hand, other hand. On the one hand, you have some progression to the story, and it does have some okie dokie stuff in the show. I do like the side characters to an extent, and if they were in a good anime, I would love them lots. Some concepts like the mythos are okay, but mostly average. On the other hand, if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, this is not for you. Most of the time they are always on, always parodying and spoofing. Sometimes for the better, other times not necessary, and that distracts us from the story's progression. Again, I would not recommend this anime to the fans.
You know how I said that after the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise came out, everybody wanted to follow suit? I must regress that sadly 90% of those were absolute failures.
Before we go, I should let you know that Duel Masters / Kaijudo is co-owned by Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro, which could explain why the anime went down the shitter in the first place.
Here I am again, ready to take you on, like when I was behind the Mexican standoff, minus the Mexicans.